Housing associations issue acceptable behaviour contracts, or ABCs, as a first step before they begin legal proceedings. On the Green, it's Friday night, and 4 days after Michelle and Laura were each given their ABCs.
We have our music on, we don't have it blasting, we'll have it on like now's not loud. And this is the only time we have music on when it's like this. We don't have it blasting or anything like that. Yeah, we've had it blasting once, that was it, when we had the housewarming party.
The kids are with babysitters, and everyone is at Michelle's getting ready for a big night, including her neighbour, Laura.
Yeah. Friday nights, just like this. Getting wankers, shitload of beer.
Regina, Michelle's mum, is also there.
Sorry, Kev. They look right there.
You're wearing a tutu, aren't you?
Me? You see me in a fucking tutu? Don't think so.
As the night goes on, Regina pops out to pick up some more guests.
Stop!
Right, what are you not doing?
Get away!
Just for a drink. A little bit more than we're going out.
As the tenant, Michelle is responsible for everyone's behaviour in her house, even her mum.
Yeah, stood down there, right? That's your mum, yeah? I told everyone I should not like your chat said to me, so keep under control. I told him that's all I can do, and it's tell him if to start getting more out of you, then they get out of my house, simple as.
You're beautiful to me.
I know,
I saw your face
I know
in
you
a
did.
crowded place.
Oh, I know you
No
fucking
one
did.
to-
But neighbour Laura doesn't seem to be listening.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
I say you better stop doing that now.
What?
She's like a spaz. Give me a tax number.
What? 'Cause I'm singing?
Yeah, but we're loud.
Yeah, that's what Lulu does, so she goes...
Yeah, but you're not Lulu
she goes,
though, are you?
1, 2,
Come on.
3. She goes... Well...
Right, what you got to do? Come back to mine later on.
Yeah, you knew not.
See ya.
At around 10, the party breaks up as the girls head into town.
3 cars together. Jump back. Hey.
Nancy and John are two of the many local residents who've been disturbed by Michelle and Laura.
We've never had nothing like this. Never. In all the 40 years nearly we've been in this house. Just put some more water in this teapot, John, will you please? I mean, to call them what they call them, it's unbelievable what they call them. There's no need for that. They've no respect for their elders, have they? It's happening all over, isn't it? It's not
where
just
they come
them.
from. They're brought up that way. They see their parents doing it and they do it.
Yeah.
You can bet her parents were just like she were. She's been brought up that way, so she brings her children up that way.
More and more residents are coming forward with stories of antisocial behaviour from Michelle and Laura's.
Can get a bit frightening. You don't want to sit in your garden when they're all shouting and yelling on the other side of the fence. It's not pleasant because you don't know whether something's going to come over or whatever.
Asphalt! Asphalt, come here now!
We've tried being friendly with the neighbours and that, but they just don't want none of it, do they?
Come on, your trainers on now, Kieran.
With no sign of things quietening down, the Housing Association are keen to see the extent of the problems for themselves. This evening, Martin and Pam are heading back to the Green.
The aim of the visit tonight is to get a flavour of what it's like in the evenings when they think New Charter are shut and we're not around. Clearly, we are around and we're not shut. We want to have a nose and see what's going on.
They have permission to do covert surveillance on Michelle and Laura in order to gather concrete evidence.
I need to just get out. I might just go and sit in my car.
They spot some impromptu activity in Michelle's front garden, but she's nowhere to be seen.
Can't quite work out if it's 4 or 5 adults, are they? It's not acceptable. It's quite intimidating to people walking past it. It's not the sort of behaviour that most people do in the community. Whatever happens at Michelle's tenancy now, while we're sat here, and while she's out of the property, she has no control of it, she has no knowledge of what's happening there.
People are still gathered when Michelle returns home later.
So far, she's not ushering people out of a garden, telling them to leave.
The acceptable behaviour contract seems to be having no effect. After Pam and Martin left the Green, the party continued.
So far, we've had 15 residents come forward and complain. After we left on site, there was another argument there between Laura and Michelle and her visitors. Laura was obviously drunk and she's screaming and shouting she wants to lose her house because of all this and swearing at people and basically putting the blame on everyone else, but then still swearing and shouting in the area, in the street, which then makes it even worse. And then there's just one big argument between everyone, and then the police were called then, so they attended and calmed the situation down. We made it very, very clear what was expected of each and every tenant and their visitors. And almost from the moment we've issued them with the ABC, they've not abided by it, they've broken it straight away. Clearly show quite harsh disregard to everything we've said and every rule in the tenancy agreement, and they just simply don't care, so I have to now take it to the next step, which is possibly an injunction now on both of them. And that's obviously then serious implications on the tenancy as well, so things are progressing quite quickly now.
If they do issue an injunction, it's a legally binding court order, which Michelle and Laura would have to obey. If they don't, they could ultimately go to prison.
Oh, look! Let me go wash it.
Antisocial... On the Green, Michelle and her neighbour Laura are still at risk of losing their new 3-bed homes.
Come on,
Let me do it.
no, not with... Oh!
With no sign of an end to their bad behaviour, the Housing Association have decided to apply to the court for an injunction against both Laura and Michelle. Today, Martin is installing hidden cameras to monitor any antisocial activity at either Michelle or Laura's homes.
I'd have to quite brutally duct tape him around to the window frame.
Martin is an expert in fitting CCTV cameras in difficult places.
I'm just going to secure it to the top of the teddy on his head, directly out through the gap in the window, which then should overlook the rear of the properties and capture anything that goes on there.
The CCTV should capture any antisocial behaviour from now on. The next day, and Martin is back. The court have now agreed to issue injunctions for both Michelle and Laura, making any bad behaviour an arrestable offence.
Hiya, Laura. Listen, have you spoke to Michelle? Right. Well, basically went to court yesterday. I've secured an injunction against you.
The injunctions strictly forbid Laura and Michelle from making excessive noise, being abusive and having more than 3 visitors at a time.
Charlie's brother and mother alongside 3 of us, 1 male and 2 female in front of the garden, drinking, fighting with each other. That's tie fighting. So you're twisting it, instead of putting messing or tie fighting, you put fighting, and it makes it sound like some big fights broke out, do you know what I mean? And this is all, we've had fun, me and my friends say, I'm running after my brother with a bottle. That's called tie fighting. They're not getting the difference between tie fighting and having fun, and they're turning it into something serious, which I don't like.
No.
So where's it go? Alright, love you, mate. Have a good day.
Love you, Mummy.
I feel like just locking myself away now, because what's the point? I just don't know what to do.
As a social housing tenant, you're responsible